Hello, welcome again. Welcome back to Sabi Market Channel. All right, today it's gonna be another journey through International Breweries Plc earnings per share. That's what we're gonna be looking at today. Okay, so real quick, throwing a little light to who these people are, who are International Breweries PLC of Nigeria. So they are actually in the brewery industry, and they are also a big player in the game. I think they started running business since 1971, thereabouts. 1971, and they actually maintained their place in the market since then, and they've also expanded over time. So, and some of their products actually include better malts. They have the Trophy Lager. They have the Trophy. They are the producers of Trophy. They have Budweiser. I think in 2018 they came up with the new product Budweiser, the famous Budweiser that's all over the place right now, and it's actually a sophisticated beer in this part of the world, in Nigeria actually. So I think one of the most expensive beers in Nigeria. So today we'll be looking at what their earnings per share has been like in the last 10 years, which is from 2014 to 2023. So we're gonna walk through what it has been like, how it has transitioned, what the trend is like, what the dips and the spikes that has taken place over the space of 10 years. So okay, all right, what then is earning per share? What is the earning per share communicating? What is this metric communicating? What is it saying about this company? What does it indicate when it comes to the financial health of International Breweries PLC? So breweries rather. So the earnings per share is actually a metric that is used to measure the profitability of a company. So when I say profitability now, is how profitable is their share, their listed shares. So and this value, this metric is used to compare across industries or companies where you want to invest. For instance, if you want to invest in Nestle or say GT that are selling their shares, or you want to invest in Fidelity, so you are then take a look at what does their earning per share look like? What does International Breweries earnings per share look like? What does GTCO earnings per share look like? And then the higher one is then what you actually go for due to profitability reasons. You understand? Because obviously the reason why you're making investment is to gain a good profit, a good dividend at the end of the day. So you obviously go for the one that has a higher earning per share. So there are some factors that determine the earning per share, and that is actually their profit, how much profit they get by year, how much profit did they make per period actually. So if you want to measure them by month, you want to measure them by quarter, you want to measure it by year, or whatever period you intend using. So the size or the weight or the magnitude of the earnings per share will determine on how much profit they are able to generate within that particular period of time. On that thing that also determines the magnitude of the earnings per share is the shares are outstanding, and also dividends. So also how much is the dividends that is being paid out. So what controls the magnitude again is how many like I said before, shares are outstanding and how many people have bought the shares. So the more people who are buying the shares, the more shares they sell, the lower the dividend that you get, the lower the return, the lower the profit that you get. So the lesser they buy, the lesser shares they sell, the more your returns on that particular investment. So it's actually better to invest in companies who have even bought back their own shares, because if the company has bought back their own shares, that means the shares that they sold that has actually reduced, and that would definitely pump up your return at the end of the day. And then companies that pay out high dividends also will have a low earning per share, because while calculating the earning per share, they will first of all deduct the dividends from the net profit. So whatever profit that they generate, regardless of how large or how small, they will deduct the dividends out. They will deduct the dividends and then divide by the shares outstanding, and that will determine the earnings per share magnitude. So there are some companies that actually do not really pay dividends out like that. So, and those kind of companies, when you buy shares in those kind of companies, you will actually get a very open return. So those are things and metrics to look out for. How much dividends are these people paying out, or are they paying out dividends at all? If they are paying out a very low dividends, it's advantageous. They are paying out high dividends, it's actually kind of, you might need to take a review. And then if they have shares outstanding that's too much, then it's kind of a red flag. So let's just take a look at what these values on the screen are saying. I believe that this has thrown a little light into what earnings per share is. So if you see these values, you understand what it actually is. So in 2014, their earnings per share, so how much profit did they generate per share that they give out? So how much profit do they generate per that share? This is what we are seeing here. So this is the first one is 2014, which is 3.42 naira. So these amounts are actually in naira. I think I should adjust that real quick from here. So just a moment. Okay, let's mod this up. Oh, can you just respond? Okay, so we see here. All right, that's what we want. That's what we want. And then, all right. Oops, I thought that would update here. I thought that was supposed to update. Okay, so all right, they're actually in naira. So I thought that was supposed to update here. I don't know what's in the system is playing down. Okay, so let's just move on real quick. So in 2014, what they had was 3.42 as earning per share. So if you had bought that share, each share actually they get each share produces 3.42 naira, and then we see that it slightly went up a bit in 2015, and then the fluctuation continues, experience a dip a year after, slightly though, and then it kept just going up and down, but then a significant dip happened in 2019. So they must actually have been something. I think I need to check this out, what actually happened in 2019. Maybe I will have to make another video on that, of what actually happened here that sponsored this dip, because it was too significant. This is about 300% dip. Unfortunately, shocking. So this is so shocking. From this dip, they experienced an increase, and they recorded an increase that is far above what they've experienced, whatever it is they've experienced prior to 2019. So they moved from 0.87 to 5.65. That's over 400% increase in the earning per share. So I believe that anybody who had invested at this point, this point would have actually whosoever has even invested in their shares, whoever bought their shares over this time, would actually not regret it actually now, because it has gone up, and then see where they are. So it actually shows a very significant increase and improvement in that particular year. So it shows that they did well, and obviously this shows that they gained a very high profits for that year from 2018 to 2019 gave them a very high profit, because the profit value actually influences the earnings per share rate. So since then, they've actually also had a kind of drop, consistent drop, and then it moved to, see here, it moved from 5.65 to 5.04 and then to 4.37. So it was actually kind of a plateau here, even though there was a slight drop. And so we see that that's just actually what the earnings per share has looked for International Breweries actually looks like. We hope that there is actually a spike again in 2014 amidst all this economic downturn and financial instability. One could doubt that this would go up, but then we actually hope for the best and wish this company the best in their endeavors, in their business endeavors. So for investment and investors and business people, this is actually a very good place to look at when you want to make investments in any company. When you want to buy share, just take the earnings per share value and compare it among the companies that are available. So I hope you make the right investment decisions. Thank you for watching this video to the end. I do really appreciate your time. So kindly hit the like button if you do like this video, so that I would be encouraged to drop another one like this and more insightful. Also kindly help subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you get notified whenever I drop an amazing video like this. Also, if you have any contribution, any idea, any question, any point of view, and any opinion about the video, kindly drop it in the comment section. I'll be glad to respond to you as soon as possible. Alright, and then until we see you again. Thank you.